safe, huh?
Hidden in Peter Pan's Neverland nightmare, first 10 minutes. A clue that predicts the ending. Missed it? Let's blow your mind. The movie opens with a man narrating the story of Peter Pan and Neverland, a magical place where the waters are crystal clear, mermaids and fish swim freely, fairies grant wishes to children, and there are no rules, restrictions, or parents telling anyone what to do. In this world, Peter Pan reigns, bringing good children as instructed by his elders, so they can remain happy, keep their friendships, and never grow up. Peter promises to continue bringing children to fulfill his mission. The storyteller then closes the book, revealing himself as a strange man speaking to a frightened child, telling him that he, too, will be taken to Neverland. Soon, posters of the child's disappearance appear, implying that the man lured and abducted him. The scene shifts to a circus named Neverland, where the man works as a clown. There, he gives a gift to another child. Later, when that child is at home and his mother is in the bathroom, the man appears from the basement, claiming his mother is lost in the darkness and he is looking for her. Since the child recognizes him, they talk until the man tries to take the child away. Hearing noises, the mother rushes in, pulls her son to safety, and flees, only to find the main gate locked. The man attacks her, attempting to cut her foot, but she fights back, stabbing him repeatedly and disfiguring his face. Unfazed, he overpowers her, beats her, and finally skins her alive with a knife, killing her before taking the boy with him. 15 years later, we meet a happy family. A husband, wife, and 3 children, including Wendy, her younger, sickly but innocent brother Michael, and another sibling. Wendy, who has finished her studies, plans to move to London, though her plans keep changing because of her friend. On Michael's birthday, she drives him to school, and they talk about her move, news that makes Michael sad until she cheers him up. At school, Michael spends time with his best friend, who happens to be the brother of Wendy's friend and is often protected from bullies by him. Meanwhile, Wendy feels upset because her friend hasn't spoken to her properly in over a day, prompting her boss to console her. Elsewhere, the man from years ago is living with a woman whose arm is rotting. He injects her with a powdery substance he claims will make her fly like a fairy, though in truth it's a drug he also uses himself. Sick and coughing up blood, he tells her they must leave to pick up the children. Wearing a mask to hide his scarred face, he stops at a store, kills the owner when asked for payment, and drives to Michael's school. That day, Wendy, distracted by her friend telling her he no longer plans to move to London, smokes in frustration and forgets to pick up Michael, who starts walking home alone. The man intercepts him, knocking him off his bike and abducting him. At his house, the man, revealed as Peter Pan, tells Michael about his abusive mother and how he imagined a magical Neverland, eventually convincing himself it was real. He urges Michael to close his eyes and imagine it too. Back home, when he finds police and her distraught parents, her mother blaming her for Michael's disappearance. The man calls, telling them to forget Michael because he is taking him to Neverland, revealing his modus operandi. In captivity, Michael is terrified, forced to play hide and seek. He tries to escape, but fails, and Peter finds a photo of Michael and his friend, vowing to bring the friend to, whether Michael likes it or not. Meanwhile, when he learns from an older couple that their son Timmy vanished years ago after Peter Pan called, saying he was taking him to Neverland. At Michael's school, Peter stops a bus, murders the driver, and offers the children a trip to Neverland. When no one agrees, he slaughters them all. News reaches Wendy's family, but she insists Michael is still alive. At Peter's home, Michael meets Tinkerbell, a woman who claims she's special and will become a fairy. Michael doubts the story and learns she is Timmy, transformed and manipulated by Peter. Tinkerbell's belief in Neverland is fueled by the same drug from earlier. When Peter returns, Tinkerbell questions him about Michael, prompting him to slap her before heading to abduct Michael's friend. That night, Wendy, staying at her friend's house, witnesses Peter murdering the friend's sister and parents before kidnapping the boy. She secretly follows him to his hideout, learning that Peter was once a girl abused by his mother, and that his warped obsession with the Peter Pan story drove him to kidnap and kill children under the guise of saving them. Determined to save Michael, Wendy encounters Tinkerbell, who directs her to his room. Wendy finds Michael, but her phone rings, alerting Peter. They attempt to flee, but are trapped inside. Peter attacks, separating them. Wendy confronts Tinkerbell, revealing that her parents still love and wait for her. Emotionally, Tinkerbell turns on Peter, accusing him of lies and manipulation. Peter brutally beats her as Michael watches from hiding. Wendy rescues Michael's friend from a coffin and frees another captive, the boy from the film's beginning. When Peter attacks Wendy, she fights back despite severe injuries, but he gains the upper hand until Michael stabs him repeatedly. The boy from the beginning then finishes him off in revenge for his mother's death a year later. Wendy's family is happy again, until their phone rings, playing Peter's mother's music, signaling he is still alive and likely to return, more dangerous than ever. The film ends on this chilling note. In the first 10 minutes of Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, 2025, a subtle clue foreshadowing the chilling twist to the film's ending is the unsettling phone call where Peter Pan plays his mother's music after abducting Michael, around 6:20 in the transcript. This moment establishes Peter's use of the music as a signature taunt, reflecting his disturbed psyche and connection to his abusive past. It hints at his survival and potential return for revenge, as the same music reappears in the final scene, when Wendy receives a call a year later, playing the same haunting tune. This suggests Peter is still alive and stalking the family, setting up the ominous ending where his return seems imminent. The music's recurrence ties his early actions to the unresolved threat, hinting that his evil persists despite his apparent defeat. If this recap changed your mind about Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, smash like. If it didn't, fight me in the comments. Be subscribed to enjoy more movies. Our next one might ruin your childhood.